You're looking at my father, Lawrence Francis, and my sister, Kafel Daly. We go to a party, we go drink home. From work to home, the sister is same thing.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see happen, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. Give thanks to life and the gathering. People catch your bums, because I know me not put my mouth and go and talk. Yes, you're doing the right thing. Can get your kill. If you don't believe me, ask Tamika daughter. You can't ask Tamika because Tamika dead. You can't ask Tamika, you know. Tamika dead by doing the right thing. And she end up dead and her daughter get shot. But me not ready for that yet. Me not ready for that yet. No. Right, that's how I start the bunks. Can't believe the press conference keep. A showman really come and tell we this. Say him have 5 people in a custody. How that make sense? That no make no sense none people. That no make no sense none all. That there no make no sense none. Them a boy ya, head should get fan off. When they call man all carrying themselves. How they really go on with? Anyway.
Morning. The recent murder in Cherry Tree Lane, Clarendon, has left our nation in shock and grief. The brutal and indiscriminate killing of 8 innocent persons, including a child and 3 women, as well as the injuring of 9 others, including a baby, has troubled the minds of decent, law-abiding citizens here and abroad. This is not normal, and no self-respecting country will ever accept this as normal. Our response to this heinous crime has been swift and impactful. We have since seized an illegal firearm and have apprehended at least 5 persons. In fact, 1 person turned himself in yesterday. We continue to work tirelessly to uncover the truth and ensure that those responsible are held accountable under the rule of law. Our investigation has made significant progress, revealing connections to at least 6 previous violent incidents in Clarendon. These incidents include a quadruple murder in Havana Heights in 2021, a murder committed on April 21st, 2024, and a subsequent shooting and arson that was committed on April 25 in West Park. The other incidents include a murder that was committed on April 29 in the Cherry Tree Lane, a murder that was committed on May 11 along Fogar Road, Maypen, as well as a murder that was committed on May 15 in Yorktown. Unfortunately, our findings indicate that these local violent issues have international roots and incorporate local players, some of whom are incarcerated. These individuals who once were friends in Jamaica had a falling out in the United States over illegal obtained gains, leading to each taking homicidal contracts to incite fear and terror. Criminal actors in prisons were contacted to facilitate these contracts through their criminal networks, resulting in the senseless bloodshed here in Jamaica. We are committed in removing those responsible from our streets and to restoring public confidence and trust in our ability to keep Jamaicans safe. In light of this accepted duty, it is important that we isolate those who are responsible wherever they are and to offer our public the level of safety assurance needed. We are mindful of the likely reprisal that will take place in several areas within and outside of Clarendon. I want to reassure the public that the security forces will use all resources available to mitigate any threat of reprisal and will be available to use other legislative tools that is available to us. We appeal to good conscience and those locally and within our diaspora to partner with us in identifying those criminal actors and sharing whatever you know with the police. Together we can create a safer, more just society for all. Thank you.
Tell what you know to the police. Showman said that. So now the people that will give the police information and I wonder if the police that will leak about the information, I worry. But they say go on, power go on. You see when money involved, people mouth boss. People mouth boss. Money not like this to Kanjo, but Kanjo say a $25 million reward fund system is set up. Yes, for information on Cherry Tree Lane murder. Yeah, man, we have him on camera, said.
So another action that the government will take in support of promoting an information-rich environment is that we have now established a fund of 25 million Jamaican dollars. The fund is in the Ministry of National Security, and it is focused primarily on this incident. We will provide 6 million Jamaican dollars for information, credible information and intelligence leading to the arrest and charge of any suspect involved in the killing, particularly those who were involved in pulling the trigger. And that is up to a maximum amount of $1 million per person. Secondly, we will provide $5 million for information aiding in the investigation, arrest and charge of facilitators of this criminal act, up to a maximum of $1.5 million per person. We're particularly interested in the facilitators and the organizers. The facilitators, those who provided the weapons or gave access to the weapons and ammunition, access to the motor vehicle, organized, made the telephone calls, made the connections. We are particularly interested in those persons. We will give a reward for the provision of information and intelligence leading to the recovery of the firearms that were involved in this killing. We're particularly interested in that and any information on the networks involved in the supply of those firearms. And we will provide $5 million for the supply of information and intelligence resulting in the securing of evidence, any form of evidence, against the gangs that were involved in this operation. Lastly, we will provide a fund of $5 million leading to the arrest and charge for anyone harboring the criminal gangs or their associates, a maximum of $800,000 per person.
Me always tell you, say, me talk it as it is and as it might be already. Me not go free for telling you, say, watch out, man. Piece of food that if you eat, go and go talk like on the mouth. Boss. But, before you do all of that, weigh the cons and weigh the pros. If I give the information, is the money that I'm receiving worth my life being taken away from me? Remember now, can't trust all our police them. We can't really trust who we are going to call and give the information. So, we don't know what to do. Me not tell you, say not going to give the information, because piece of food there, you know? And the piece of food look good to where there. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's the most important thing. Think if it is worth it. And if you think it is worth it, and you're doing the greater good for yourself, your community, and your country, go ahead. Don't make me tell you say go, and don't make me tell you say don't go. Do what you know best for you. Because at the end of the day, me I got to write us so, and me just read the news. And the news be give the people them. So if you do it, like how we see C4, do it, and still stuck at Jamaica and want to leave, then that is okay. But the way you have to do still, you understand? Don't make me tell you say don't do nothing else. But watch out now, people. The brother here, Shane McCullough, you understand? Yeah. Him say I want to give an update as to what go on right now, pan the GRUNG. I want the people them know say, yo, the parish safe.
Shane McCullough, commanding officer for the Clarendon Division. We have had a very tragic incident that has left the community of Churchill Lane and the entire Clarendon Division shaken to its core. I want to reassure the citizens and the victims of this heinous act that the police stand ready, and we have deployed all resources at our disposal in seeking and bringing to justice the culprits who carried out this inhumane act. We have visited all the victims of crime. We have initiated from an intervention standpoint our community and safety and security personnel, along with our chaplaincy, who is providing psychosocial support for those persons. Our other stakeholders and partners, such as the victim support and other agencies, are also on board, and they have been in the community as of yesterday. Today, they will be revisiting the community, where they will continue that type of social intervention response to this act. We have to think about how we also engage the social intervention component, and we are ensuring that that is dealt with just as aggressively as how we deal with the operational response and the investigative workup around this incident. We have launched, as of yesterday, as was already communicated, a 96-hour curfew in the affected areas, and the curfew extends its boundaries to the areas of Yorktown, the Cherry Tree Lane, and Western Park, and other environs. This is in an effort to ensure that we mitigate acts of reprisal and counter-reprisal. One important thing as we carry out our social intervention, the operational response, and our investigative workup is for the public to understand and know that in support of what we're doing, we require all the information and the wider collaborative effort from the community of Clarendon to provide information, no matter how simple you think it might be. It is important for us to get the information, because that will assist us in furthering the investigations, enhancing the operational response, allowing it to be more targeted, and to ensure that we bring these persons to justice. And if persons want to remain anonymous, there are tip lines that you can call. Nobody will know. You will have to give no name. You don't have to say anything more than provide the requisite information. And these are 311, 811, and 119.
So guess what go on now, man? The ball in a phone court. The ball is in your court. Do what you gotta do. So one line of me can play my part right now. That you tap on the screen, police. You don't know him? You must know him. You must know him good. Here I want to do though. Look for him. I will know lamp on him. Ask him which part him did there around the time of the shooting. If him descend it there, my part of the money, I'm going to tell you which charity to give it to. I want to no slap him where, you know. But guess go on, power go on. Why me not say slap him where yet? You know which part the gun them there. Shipload of gun come in where there, you know. And him know which part the gun them there. Good girl better send down a shipload of gun. You don't know police? Need a part of the money. I want to give another little charity. So a 2 pieces of money that me forget, you know. Me make you know say boom, that boy did there. And make you know say don't kill him. Ask him which part of fine all of the gun what Jojo brother send down. That our next part of money. But wait. He must also confirm to Uno say a them send it down. So 3 pieces of money that. And if you don't want to rest a shoot at them there, him can't tell you no too. And him can't tell you who are running from behind bars. So here I go on, power go on. Just count up what piece of money you have to give me. I'm going to tell you which charities to spread it across. Alright, police? Make sure you listen to me, Because we know where I go. Yeah, man, do shit them the dead, man. Him are the first one come out of the car, man. Him are the first one come out of the car. Him is the first one come out of the car and left round there, so. Saka. Yeah, but me do my part. People say me do my part. People, me do my part. Me do my part, man. And police don't need to change up a thing. Because if you not change up a thing, more people are going to dead because the reprisal coming. You understand? You have to change up a thing because the man must study, you know. Matter of fact. What name? Jope. The police have been client and send for them. What send some new police down there? What send some new police? A blackboard there. Send back for blackboard there. We could drop blackboard at Clarendon because the only man that can save Clarendon right now. We don't want Shane down there. Shane don't know what to do. Move Shane from out of Clarendon. Send Shane a town go to book work. Blackboard within that Clarendon for deal with Clarendon. You understand? Yeah, man. Blackboard are my brethren glasses, man. Bar in front of them be there. Then 2 man they come clean up Clarendon for man. Then we find them. The people then we talk to them. Because all them are the police thing down there now. In a work so. Because the people them tell Kanju, you know. As the Kanju tell you there. A matter of fact. I make you hear too.
Very good, Sarge, and your team. You know, we're going to be depending on you for the support in this area. One resident said to me that she is afraid. The other resident, who is the mother of the young lady who died, she was very effusive in her compliments to the police. ACP, she mentioned that there were regular patrols in place.
I heard clearly.
Even before the incident occurred.
Every night.
But it is clear that the gangsters obviously studied your rhythm and figured out where there was an opportunity and they took it. So I'm certain that from an operational perspective, all of that will be dealt with, but the residents do need your reassurance. Right now, they need to see you as their protectors. In the past, you know, we have allowed this business of gangs to be seen as the protectors of communities. And that must be totally destroyed. It is the police and the state that must protect every citizen, not criminals. And I think this is a perfect opportunity for citizens to feel that the state can protect them. So in your actions, in your posture, and in the strategic deployments, you must bear in mind that it is important to give the assurance to the citizens that you are here to protect them. And it is the building of that bond between security forces and the citizens that any space that existed that separated or differentiated the state and its citizens, which left that gap for criminals to exploit. I think we must take this opportunity now to close that space and ensure that the citizen and the police are at one and there is no space for criminals. Very important, because I'm certain that as I'm standing here going through the community talking to people, there are people who I'm not seeing, who are not hearing this message, but who are thinking about retaliation. And if we allow that to happen, the citizens taking retaliation, then we end up in a spiral. So we must prevent retaliation, right? So even the people who are victims, we have to engage them, we have to give them support, and we have to dissuade them from this idea of retaliation on their own. It is the police that should have the monopoly on the use of force and use that force judiciously. So it's more than the regular policing operations. We're going to approach it from a multifaceted way in which we will deal with the victims, we'll give the victims support, we will use intelligence, as you know, to determine what are the next steps that we will take and who we should target. But we will also be dealing with the community policing and community relations. So you are an important part of all elements of the strategy, particularly in the reassurance the residents feel that they are safe, and secondly, the residents feel that the police will take action to get at the criminals to reduce the threat of reprisals. So we are depending on you.
Thanks for watching. This was a MyView TV production. Remember to share, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tell a friend for tell a friend, and remember, it never bring nobody forward for cheer for him. Walk good.